Hello everyone. And welcome to my YouTube channel, Curvy Girl Struggles. In today's video I will tell you about a problem I've been suffering from almost my entire life, and a lot of you suffer from it also, which is tension headache. So next we will talk about what a tension headache actually is, its causes and triggers, its symptoms, the difference between a tension headache and a migraine, treatment and prevention, when to seek medical attention, and if you stay with me until the end, I will tell you about my personal experience with tension headaches. Tension headaches is an issue I've been suffering from for years, and it has made my life hell to say the least. A tension headache is the most common type of headache. It can cause mild, moderate, or intense pain behind your eyes and in your head and neck. Some people say that a tension headache feels like a tight band around their forehead, like you can see in this image besides me. Tension headaches are caused by muscle contractions in the head and neck regions. These types of contractions can be caused by a variety of foods, activities, stressors. Some people develop tension headaches after staring at a computer screen for a long time or after driving for long periods. Cold temperatures may also trigger a tension headache. Other triggers of tension headaches include alcohol, eye strain, dry eyes, fatigue, smoking, a cold or flu, a sinus infection, caffeine, poor posture, emotional stress, decreased water intake, lack of sleep, skipping meals. Symptoms of a tension headache include a dull head pain, a pressure around the forehead and a tenderness around the forehead and scalp. The pain is usually mild or moderate, but it can also be intense. In this case, you might confuse your tension headache with a migraine. This is a type of headache that causes throbbing pain on one or both sides of your head. However, tension headaches don't have all the symptoms of migraines, such as nausea and vomiting. In rare cases, a tension headache can lead to sensitivity to light and loud noise, similar to migraines. In severe cases, your healthcare provider may run tests to rule out other problems, such as a brain tumor. Tests used to check for other conditions may include a CT scan, which uses X-rays to take pictures of your internal organs. Your healthcare provider may also use an MRI, which allows them to examine your soft tissues. So how can we treat this kind of headache? You can start by drinking more water. You may be dehydrated and need to increase your water intake. Also, you should consider how much sleep you're getting. Lack of sleep can lead to tension headaches. And make sure you didn't skip any meals, which can trigger headaches. If none of those strategies work, then you can take over-the-counter pain medications, such as ibuprofen or aspirin, to get rid of a tension headache. However, these should only be used occasionally. OTC drugs are sometimes not enough to treat recurring tension headaches. In such cases, your healthcare provider may give you a prescription for medication. If pain relievers aren't working, they may prescribe a muscle relaxant. This is a medication that helps stop muscle contractions. Your healthcare provider may also prescribe an antidepressant that can stabilize your brain's levels of serotonin and can help you cope with stress. They may also recommend other treatments, such as stress management classes. These classes can teach you ways to cope with stress and how to relieve tension. Biofeedback. This is a relaxation technique that teaches you to manage pain and stress. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT is talk therapy that helps you recognize situations that cause you stress, anxiety, and tension. Acupuncture. This is an alternative therapy that may reduce stress and tension by applying fine needles to specific areas of your body. The following may also ease a tension headache. Apply a heating pad or ice pack to your head for 5 to 10 minutes several times a day. Take a hot bath or a shower to relax tense muscles. Improve your posture. Take frequent computer breaks to prevent eye strain. However, these techniques may not keep all tension headaches from returning. Since tension headaches are often caused by specific triggers, identifying the factors that cause your headaches is one way to prevent future episodes. A headache diary can help you determine the cause of your tension headaches. Record your daily meals, beverages, activities, any situations that trigger stress. For each day that you have a tension headache, make a note of it. After several weeks or months, you may be able to make a connection. For example, if your journal shows that headaches occurred on days when you ate a particular food, that food may be your trigger. Tension headaches often respond to treatment and rarely cause any permanent neurological damage. Still, chronic tension headaches can affect your quality of life. These headaches can make it difficult for you to participate in physical activities. You may also miss days of work or school. If it becomes a serious problem, talk to your healthcare provider. It's important to not ignore severe symptoms. Seek medical attention immediately if you have a headache that starts suddenly or a headache accompanied by slurred speech, loss of balance, high fever. This can indicate a much more serious problem, such as a stroke, a tumor, an aneurysm. Up next. Now that we have covered all the information you need to know about tension headaches and the things that can cause them, I will share with you a story about my personal experience with this issue. I started having tension headaches very young. My earliest memory dates to when I was 7 years old. I would get headaches when I would play for long periods of times and exert myself, or when I studied too hard, or when I felt any type of anxiety. My parents didn't think too much of it and cast these headaches as regular migraines. So they gave me off-the-counter pain medication to treat them, because they occurred occasionally. So growing up I developed this bad habit of relying on pain medication to treat these headaches that I was having more often than before. Fast forward to my mid-20s, I was fresh out of business school and I was 6 months into my first job. The environment was very stressful for me and I was overworking myself. Because of that, I started having some serious symptoms of anxiety, like insomnia, heart palpitation, shortness of breath and a constant excruciating tension headache. I tried to make some lifestyle changes by working out and changing my diet and keeping a tight sleep schedule. But my symptoms only persisted. So I decided to go see a psychiatrist. He diagnosed me with chronic anxiety and mild depression, and I was prescribed medication that helped me with my symptoms. After a while, I started feeling better and my symptoms were almost gone. I would have an occasional headache when I got too stressed at work, but other than that I was doing much better. 3 years into my treatments, my doctor decided to stop my treatment because, according to him, the treatment had done its job. So he instructed me to take half of the dose I was taking for 2 weeks and then stop. And so I did. And all hell broke loose. My body was not my own anymore. Everything hurt. My stomach could not hold any food. My tension headaches came back, but only more vicious and disorienting. I was emotional and sad. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I was lost. I went to 3 different doctors that could not figure out what was actually wrong with me. All the tests they ran came back negative. Painkillers became useless against my headaches and upset my stomach. I became sensitive to light and loud noise. I couldn't bear the sound of the voice of someone speaking loudly next to me. I just felt hopeless. I went to see yet another psychiatrist that determined that my previous doctor didn't stop my medication effectively and didn't take the time to warn me about the symptoms I might suffer from because of the medication leaving my bloodstream. It took nearly a year and a half to undo the damage that was caused because of this decision. Today I'm on double the dose I was on before stopping my meds. I've gained 30 pounds and I still have a long way to go to even go back to the place where I was for 3 years of treatment. I'm telling this story because there is a moral to it. 1. We should have more empathy for people who are in pain. When someone tells you that they are hurting, believe them. 2. If your doctor starts you on any medication that you can become dependent to, you should be informed on how the severing process will be and what the symptoms that you will experience are. 3. You should pick your doctor carefully because it could make the difference between life and death. I'm afraid this is the end of today's video. If you relate to any of this, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. To see what I will post next, hit the notification bell. Take care of yourself, until next time.